Welcome to the first episode of Square Up is Gametime podcast. Today we have Guillermo.
What's up?
Paulo.
What it do?
And Luis.
The fucking god. This is part 2 because we fucked up the last one.
Yeah, we did. All right, so the first thing I want to talk about today. What are your guys' thoughts on adoption?
What a topic. What a topic. Adoption. I don't know. What makes you bring up adoption?
Like, what do you mean adoption?
All right, so I was thinking about this.
Like, are we cool with adoption?
No. I was talking about this with David earlier, right? So I was like, he asked me, I don't know how kids got brought up, but I was just like, I don't really know if I would want to have kids because it's like, there's a lot of people in the world. There's 7 billion people in the world. There should not be that many people. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of kids that actually don't have anywhere to go that are just put into the situation because of their parents or whatever. So it's like, why wouldn't I adopt? I'm not really into like, something has to come from me to be mine. Like, I wouldn't mind raising a kid.
That's not comes, yours.
Yeah, because even if I raised a kid and instilled him with my ideas and morals and shit, it's still my kid, whether like it came from me or not. You know,
because it's gonna grow up like learning your morals and how you talk and all your mannerisms. So the only thing is it's not gonna look like you, basically.
Yeah.
I feel like that's gonna be what's gonna throw me off. Like the kids don't look like me. That's gonna be what throw me off. Like I'm raising this little bastard.
No, but you gotta remember, you're not.
Look at this kid like. Who's your daddy?
like you're not raising. You're not.
You're not be blonde with blue eyes.
Imagine, bro.
No. But you're not raising the kid with the intent to like. It's not raising the kid to just have a clone of yourself. It's to like to raise another person. You know what I'm saying? To try to like raise somebody to contribute to society and all that shit. You know that regular shit they tell you in school.
I feel like you were kind of on it with the clone of yourself thing. Like. I don't know. I feel like to me that's kind of the point of having a kid, to have like a little you.
That's what I'm saying.
That's small you.
That's it.
Like I get the concept, like to help humanity and to help the kids that don't have it, like that don't got it, that are in that predicament. All right, I get it. But if I want a kid, well, that's another topic. Wanting a kid too, because don't no person want a kid. And if I want a kid, I might as well get it.
That's not true. That's not true. There's people that want kids, bro. Yeah. There's people that plan to get married and plan to have kids, bro. There's a lot of that. Oh, do I want kids?
Yeah.
No, like I was saying, I don't know, because it's like, we don't need more people. There's enough people. We can stop making people for a while.
Well, regardless, let's say you adopt a kid. It's still going to be another pregnant bitch having a kid and dropping them off. What's the difference? You gonna adopt that one?
But here's the difference. Okay.
Like, how many kids can you adopt at a time? Like,
but that's what.
How many kids you going to try to help?
This is what I'm saying. I would hope that more people would be open to adoption, because it's like, bro, there's a lot of people that don't have anywhere to go. There's a lot of babies that don't have anywhere to go. And just because you want another one of you is like, all right, bro. Like, and we have enough people on the planet as it is.
To me,
it makes a lot more sense to adopt rather than not adopt.
To me, the only way I will adopt if my bitch can't get pregnant.
Mm-hmm. Or if you
pregnant. No, I could definitely get a bitch pregnant.
Yeah.
And we Spanish, bro. We won't buy a girl, she was pregnant.
I get pregnant like 5 times.
We'll buy a girl,
yo, look, you got something to say, making mad faces.
Man said, if I get a girl and she can't have a kid.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna make that my girl unless she could have a fucking kid, bro. I'm not lying to you, bro.
Alright,
I'm not going... Bro, cause here's this. If I want a kid, the point of a kid to me is to continue my lifeline, to continue my blood.
Yeah.
So, this kid don't even got my last name, bro. This kid don't.
If you adopt him,
he has a last name,
bro. But this kid, I know in my mind, bro, this kid is not from me, bro.
Okay, but
this kid ain't from me. You want me to put? Hold on. So you telling me? All right, you telling me? Let's say for example, you had a kid,
okay,
and then you're gonna adopt the kid. Mm-hmm. You telling me that adopted kid is about to get the same exact treatment as the kid that just came out of your nuts?
Yeah,
that's bullshit.
I feel like with me,
that's bullshit.
Because to me, the person too.
That's bullshit. You know why? Just for the fact that they went through adoption is automatically not being the same kid. It's not getting the same treatment.
Bro, to me, it's all right. The thing you said about like continue your lifeline and shit.
So you gonna treat a kid foul because he's not your kid?
I'm not gonna treat a kid foul, but I'm not taking a kid that's not my kid.
But let's say I give you the situation. Your girl, your wife. You ain't know she can't get pregnant.
Yeah.
Damn, baby. Yo, what's up? You got a sister I can knock up? Like, what's up with you? I'm trying to have a kid.
No.
I love that's lucky too.
Gangster, straight like that. Yo, we can't. You wanna adopt a kid? If you love me, you might as well have a piece of me. You might as well live with the fact that she could be our surrogate for 9 months. I don't gotta adopt. If I'm having a kid, somebody that's carrying my baby, bro. Another woman that's carrying my baby. Okay. If a woman is gonna carry my baby, if you want to have a kid, bro, that's the one I'm saying. The point of a kid is to continue the lifeline, to continue the bloodline. I'm not gonna adopt a kid or go through that motherfucking scenario. Because I could just ask somebody to carry my kid for me.
But before you say
I want a piece of me in a kid.
No,
that's the point of a kid. To have a piece of you.
I got you. But for surrogates, it only works if she has the egg.
You're looking for specification, bro. You're looking for context now.
But I'm saying
I'm talking about if I just found a perfect surrogate that can have the kid, bro. I can find it. No, but it's possible to find. I don't gotta adopt the kid,
bro. You're not letting me finish, bro. I'm saying, what if your wife? What would you do in this situation? This is a different situation now.
You're making it a whole nother situation. I wanted to say something about
exactly.
it.
And he's adding context to this situation.
I was saying
he's adding a context talking about the surrogate.
I be thinking about it to myself a lot. But look,
the surrogate is his semen and his wife's egg.
But what if his wife can't have
a different person's body?
I'm saying, what if a wife? I know, but I'm saying, what if his wife doesn't have an egg?
Bro, so I'm knocking up another bitch, and my bitch better accept the fact that you're having a piece of that.
That's what I wanted. That's what I was gonna ask you. Then
that's the first thing I said. That's the first thing I said. I'm getting. Well, I'm getting. But then you mentioned pregnant, right?
But then you mentioned surrogate, which is something else.
Okay,
somebody else is carrying the kid.
He doesn't have to knock up
somebody else is carrying the kid.
But I know.
Sperm banks for eggs.
There's sperm banks for.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's sperm banks.
I think you said sperm banks.
Yeah, I was like, it wouldn't be a sperm bank then.
I know what I mean. Like, you know how in sperm banks you can pick out like which sperm you want. I was saying like, do that.
But I don't need this.
If I'm shooting blanks, bro, and like I can't get my bitch pregnant, I'm gonna let my little brother I'm gonna give my little brothers like shit because that's my blood.
That sounds weird. It's like
I'm not gonna let my little brother fuck my bitch.
Just do it, bro. Just do it. In the cup, bro. In the cup.
That's my blood, son. So it's gonna be my blood regardless.
If for some reason I can't have a kid,
would you be okay with the kid being from some other dad? Even say it was like one of your cousins. Well, you know which cousin I'm talking about. Because he just looks like
Jose. Of course, Jose.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
If it was to, for me not having a kid, like if I couldn't produce semen and I can't have a kid but my wife can, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. If I know that I can't produce semen, I'm not even gonna put myself in the predicament with a bitch that can have a kid, because then that shit is gonna be in her mind. Like,
but then would you adopt?
I'd rather just not have a kid.
Okay, so you don't. That's what I'm trying to ask you. Like, are you okay with the idea of adoption, obviously, or not?
Bro, I'm okay if people go ahead and do it, but I'm just not gonna do it for that reasoning. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna adopt for like your reasoning isn't like persuading me to adopt.
No, it's fine. Everybody has an opinion on the shit.
It's not I don't see it as a liable reason for you to want to adopt either. Like, cause the world got shit, you want to go adopt, bro. Nigga, go to DR and go pick up a Haitian off the street right now. Go to DR right now and grab 10 Haitians and make them your kids.
I'm not saying that I would take 10 kids. I'm saying if I was in a situation where I want to have a kid, I would sit down with my wife or whatever, and I'd be like, listen, do we really need to have the kid to have a kid? Do you and me have to produce the child for us to have a child?
So he's not gonna get he ain't gonna get cheeks. That's it. He's gonna have a kid.
You know what counters adopting a kid? What? Adopting a fucking dog. You want a kid? Get a dog, bro. Get a pet. Get a pet. You know why you want a kid? You know why people want a kid low key? It's that check, bro. It's that adoption check. That's what it is. When you adopt the kid,
I didn't even think of that.
When you adopt the kid, you get money from Social Security, bro, for adopting a child. Why do you think Brangelina Jolie got 10 kids, 12 kids from all around the world?
Okay, that's a really bad example because they're like some people that do not need any more money.
Bro, they don't need all the fucking money. But you think
the check that they get from wherever they get it from, it does not compare to their just money that they have.
Yeah,
those checks they probably shit out on clothes.
Those checks they shit out on. How much do you think those checks is per kid?
Probably like 10 racks. I'm saying
10 racks.
Maybe.
Guess. A person living here can get 10 racks for adopting a kid.
Wait, that's okay. We're talking about monthly, yearly, and does it depend on your situation?
Monthly.
Does it depend?
I have a situation to talk about, but it's personal, so I'm not going to talk about it. But a friend of ours that actually went through the shit, their foster parent, 3 bands, 4 bands, a month
for him.
A month for him. And you telling me a person that's adopting 10 and 12 kids not gonna get the super check? Damn, you considering all these kids?
Nah, but I never thought of it like that. I didn't even know people get checks for adopting. I didn't even know people get paid for. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
but my reason for doing it
the real question, not would you adopt. The real question is why don't guys just pull out? That's the real question. Why don't guys pull out? This is a serious topic, bro. We all know when we nut. Doesn't no man nut by accident.
You get that feeling.
You don't nut by accident. This doesn't happen. You don't nut by accident.
I always call it the point of no return. When you know you're gonna nut, no matter what happens, you're gonna nut. It's just the amount that's gonna come out at this point.
Not even the point of no return. There's like a trigger, bro. It's a sensor in your.
That's what I'm saying. The point of no return.
Once the rhythm starts going, it's not stopping. Once the train is there for the nut, bro, it's not stopping.
Yeah, because you know it's gonna happen.
And you tell these guys just, oh, it was an accident. I accidentally nutted it. Oh, my bad. I forgot to. No, you didn't, bro. You took the risk and now you got a baby. That's how mad. That's the problem with kids now. There's a bunch of babies that aren't wanted. That's the shit. There's a bunch of babies
like that.
That's why the world is overpopulated. Oh, it's always been like that. But now you try to tell me earlier that people want kids, people plan to have kids.
But she could take a plan B.
But you're generalizing it on everybody.
Not everybody has the accessibility to a plan B, bro. I'm talking about like third world countries where bitches is out just getting.
No, third world countries are different. Third world countries, they don't learn about sex education and none of that shit.
Where are we from, bro? They give out condoms for free.
They do that everywhere.
It's Dominican.
They do that everywhere, bro.
It's Dominican condoms.
It doesn't matter, bro.
You might as well wear a plastic bag, bro.
Yeah, right. You trying to make a joke out of it, like NYC condoms aren't fucking indestructible too. Like NYC condoms aren't Dominican condoms. NYC condoms are the same thing, bro. It's a condom. I could wear a fucking paper bag, bro.
Okay.
I could wear a paper bag, and I still know when to pull out. Is my point. Pulling out is the point. Bro, I don't even have to wear a condom, but I know when to pull out. Yeah, it's a greater risk, but I know when to come out. I'm not taking the risk. I'm not going off the enjoyment of being inside some pussy.
I think most people don't want to pull out, because they just because you're not thinking about the future mid nut.
And then what did I say? Kids don't be planned, bro. Yeah, 80% of kids. There's just my prediction. 80% of kids not planned. 90% of kids not planned.
Look that up. I was gonna tell you.
Who gonna admit it? Who's gonna admit that their kid wasn't actually?
My parents tell me I'm not planning.
Look up how many kids were a surprise and not an accident.
No, look up how many.
No, look up surprise instead of accident. How many people were surprised rather than calling their, because nobody wants to call their kid an accident, bro. It was a friendly surprise. Yeah. That's what people. Nobody wants to say, "Oh, you were born by accident." No parent wants to tell their kid, "I forgot to pull out. You wasn't supposed to be here."
It says nearly 40% of U.S. births are unintended.
Nearly 40? Bullshit. Bullshit. We're 80% in poverty. What the fuck?
Yeah,
we're 80% impoverished.
It has nothing to do with poverty, bro. Poverty is a different thing. Poverty doesn't have anything to do with that.
Bro,
I'm not saying it helps to have a kid, but I'm saying like you can't just blame that on poverty. There's poor people that don't have kids.
Hold on, Ryan. Hold on. 40% of unplanned children.
Okay.
Right? 80% of the fucking country is impoverished.
Okay.
Where's the other 60% of fucking kids?
You could plan to have a kid and be poor. You're just stupid.
Yeah.
You could plan to have a kid and be poor.
So we know. I'm not gonna say his name, but we know somebody that had a kid in high school and that planned to have the kid and then planned to have another kid.
Who the fuck planned that?
I don't want to say his name, bro. You know him too.
Just say his name. He'll bleep it out.
Nah.
His second kid he wanted to have, bro.
Bro, after the first one, bro, what are you telling me?
He had another kid.
What did I say?
You said kids. You said
kids. You didn't say first.
Yeah.
Yo, rewind this shit.
You're not rewinding. Just keep. He's gonna.
I'm gonna have to cut it.
Yeah, he's gonna have to cut it.
We're gonna rewatch it. I'm pretty sure I said when people have their first kids, they don't be trying to have kids.
No, you didn't. You didn't say first kids.
Alright, bro. I'm pretty sure I literally always say that same shit.
No, it's fine.
Like,
keep going. I'll just cut it.
You know why I say it?
I'll clap.
I got I have a reasoning of why I say it all the time.
The sound of spiking, and you know.
Once people got their first one, they don't want another one, bro. And he's the perfect example. You think he planned that? You think in 9th grade you plan to have a kid? Word.
His second kid.
And you plan to move to Florida in 9th grade?
His second kid did.
Word.
He planned to have a second kid in 9th grade?
No.
You're like 11. You're like 11th grade.
But he did plan to have a kid.
When did he have his first kid?
I know people. I knew a shorty that was pregnant in middle school.
You think she planned that? You think she planned that?
I don't know. I didn't fuck with her.
What about the shorty that was pregnant when she got to middle school?
Who?
When she came from DR.
Who?
Remember when we were in 8th grade? 6th grader, pregnant.
I didn't know.
Nah, you don't remember that?
You don't remember that? Wait, tell that story. I don't.
The redhead. The redhead. We were in 8th grade. When we got to 8th grade, a Dominican girl came, fresh from DR, bro. Came with a little chubby stomach. She was bad though. Fire, bro. She was like 13 in the 6th grade.
Keep in mind, we're talking about like.
This is back when we were like 13.
This is back when we were 13. Before it sounds weird.
She was like 13 in the 6th grade. Bro, after like the first month of school, like October came, bro, she got the mean belly bump. Like
so she was already pregnant.
Yeah, bro, she came pregnant from DR. 13, 14.
That's not uncommon in DR though. That's not really that. They get married.
You think she wanted to have that kid?
No, I'm not saying she.
I'm saying did she want?
No. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that's not that uncommon in DR. for young people to have kids. People get married at 16 over there.
And then let's rebuttal this. Even if people do plan a kid, the people that do plan to have a kid,
go ahead.
Are they in position to have a kid?
I'm saying a lot of them aren't, but they don't care.
Are they really in position to have a kid?
I mean, you get more out of taxes like when you get a kid.
You know? No. I'm not. I'm saying
like,
that
shit does
a lot of
you get more out of taxes if you work.
Yeah.
If you don't work and got a kid, then what you doing?
Most
No. Okay. Listen. So a lot of people that do have plan to have kids should not be planning to have kids, but they don't give a shit. Think about how many people we know that are our age that are having kids.
Yeah, exactly.
And some of them are planning shit, bro. Some of them are like, oh, I have a boyfriend. We live together. Let's have a kid. And they do it in a shitty situation.
That's what I just told you.
No, I'm saying it's a bad idea, but I'm saying it's still planned, though.
But that's what I just told you.
Yeah. We're agreeing on the same shit.
You rebuttaling this to me like...
I'm not rebutting. I was just explaining it more like in my head.
No, but...
My bad. But yeah.
You guys have anything else to talk about?
Yeah. Cardi B. That new shit she said about stopping her period, bro.
Stopping her what?
She stops her period to have sex. I don't even know how people stop. I don't know.
I don't even know what that
I want to ask a girl, like, yo, can you stop that shit?
Nah, you can't stop it.
You guys need to
You can make it irregular.
No, I'm really wondering.
Like, when you take a plan B, it makes your shit irregular.
So you know they could stop it?
Yeah, they could stop it, bro. It's called birth control, my guy. There's 2 types of birth controls that stop it, bro.
I mean, if I would have known she said that, I wouldn't have surprised me. I just didn't know. I know.
I'm thinking she's controlling that shit.
Yeah, I'm thinking she's like, stop.
You're like, if it's birth control,
So if she's talking about stop, why she ain't do this when she was like a kid? When she got her first period, why she ain't just, stop it?
That's why I'm confused. I'm trying to figure out these questions that I got.
Yeah, she didn't know she had the powers back.
There's no power to control a period.
That's what we think.
You can't control a period. Y'all think Cardi B got an on-off switch in her ovaries? Like,
got money.
It's like holding in a fart, like. You know you got a fart real bad, you feel like going down. It's like that with the blood, but then they just like cinch up like.
That's disgusting.
Nah.
Okay, anyways.
Be my hand. Yo, you a man.
Yeah, imagine your girl's mad at you, and in the middle of y'all fucking, she just lets it go, like, you just. Yo, bro.
I am going to have to punch her. So hard. I will punch a girl so hard. What's your opinion on women's equality? What's your view on women's equality? Like, how far would you take equality?
No, what I don't get is the
How far would you go with it?
He doesn't want us to talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it? You gonna talk about
How
it?
far is women's equality? I feel like women are equal on all standpoints, bro. On all planes, women are supposed to be equal.
Well, the payment perspective, I'm talking about like the sports industry.
No, that's bullshit.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Because I'm saying the WNBA doesn't make enough money as the NBA. The regular.
They don't play as good as the NBA to make that money.
It's not even that. They don't make as much money. They can't pay their people.
No. That's not the problem. That was not the issue. The issue that they have with it is that in the NBA's collective bargaining agreement, they have it's 50-50. 50 goes to the owners and 50 goes to the players. In the WNBA, same thing. It's like 22 goes to the players and the rest go to the owners. Here's the problem. No, the rest goes to the league. I don't think they have owners actually because nobody wants to fucking buy that shit. But here's the problem. They said we want a 50-50 split too. But here's the thing. The WNBA is losing so much money that if they give them the 50%, the league will shut down because the league would be making no money. The league's been WNBA's been open since like 99 or some shit. They have never had a profitable season.
Dave Chappelle said it best.
What do you say?
If women are equal, he used the WNBA as an analogy.
Put them on the same court.
Bro, put them on the same court.
But they won't.
Bro, they don't play as good. They don't play as good. That's why they.
I saw.
It's that simple.
It was a video. Fuck, I'd rather use his name. It's not important.
Man, you just dunking on a bitch. Boom.
I think girls.
No. Let me tell you.
Girls are pretty equal.
No.
Girls are pretty equal.
But okay. So they were playing a 1-on-1. It was a girl who went to the WNBA, or who was about to go. And it was a guy who was like a few years removed from D2, and it was like an even game. So I guess you can compare a WNBA player to a Division II athlete. I guess kind of. Nobody's watching Division II.
That's
like,
crazy.
When have you ever watched a Division II game? Never. Never.
There's Division II.
It's Division II basketball. Yes. Nobody fucking cares.
That's crazy.
So there's
you telling me that their all stars are comparing
D2
to
D2
and they want equal pay.
And it's stupid.
They want millions. You want millions?
It's stupid to no. They don't want millions. They just want the same split. But you can't have the same split because nobody's watching the product. Here's my thing. everybody that bitches about WNBA not getting paid the same amount, I'm like, bro, go watch the fucking games then. Because it's like, the only way they'll make money is if you go watch the games. But you don't even watch the shit. Why the fuck would I watch it? As a basketball fan, I want to watch good basketball. You know, too. You want to watch good ball. If you watch WNBA, it's dead-ass, like, D2 basketball. Nobody wants to see that shit. Like, I think there's been, like, a few dunks, and every time there's a dunk, it's, like, a really big deal. That's how you know that their player quality is so low. There's a 6'8" player. She can barely dunk.
She's 6'9", actually.
You know what I'm talking about, Brittany Griner? She's like 6'8", 6'9". She can barely dunk.
Man, I don't know, but she is fine. There's
Brittany
one girl.
Oh, Liz Campbell. Liz Campbell, I know you're talking about.
I believe so, but she is.
I know, for a tall girl, bro, she look good as hell.
6'9".
She has a neck tattoo, right?
Yo,
she got a neck tattoo?
If you're watching this, yeah, she got a neck tattoo, some French word, but if you're watching this, baby,
she look good.
Yo, find me and pick me up like this and take me home. Find me, yo.
Cuddle me. I want little spoon.
Bro, I want to be picked up like a baby by this female, bro. She is huge.
What's her name?
6'9",
Liz
bro.
Campbell, something like that, or Cam.
I gotta find her.
Just put Liz WNBA, see if you can find it.
I gotta find her, bro. She's on Instagram somewhere.
She was on the body issue at ESPN. She was naked on the shit.
Oh yeah, she's fine.
Yeah, she look good.
I found her.
She plays for the Las Vegas Aces, I think. I think that's the team name.
I don't know, but she's 6'9", bro. Oh my
This girl
god.
right here?
She got a nice ass face.
Hell yeah. Her, the tall one.
She not even
She got a
that.
nice
Not
face.
that bad.
She got a nice face, bro.
Yeah, she look weird here.
She look
Let me see
weird,
that
yeah.
one.
Homies is wild.
Cambridge.
Cambridge, yeah.
Cabbage.
Don't disrespect her like that.
She eats her rice and cake.
Homie is
Right,
wild.
Clarky.
She needs to find me and pick me up like a baby and put me in the.
She gonna be in that Instagram video.
She gonna
Like when
put
it's
me
cold
in the-
She
outside.
wear makeup on at a game.
And this is why they want equal rights.
You see,
it's
she
hard
like-
work looking like that while playing ball.
No. This is the problem with it.
And the nuts dripping.
This is the problem. This is
They
the problem with
sweating,
it.
man.
Look, they're like putting on shit, makeup and shit. They can't see it, but fuck it. They're putting on makeup and shit, and expecting us to be treated the same as like the NBA players. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. If you want to be treated the same, have the same product on the floor.
So there's
But
no
you literally-
regulations about wearing makeup on the court?
I don't think. Apparently not, bro.
That's weird.
It's weird.
So LeBron should wear makeup when he plays.
Not even makeup. Like you can't wear the Naruto, the fucking
The headbands, the
Headband.
ninja style headbands.
yeah.
They look like do-rags, but like only here.
You can't wear that.
You can't wear that.
shit.
You know what's crazy about that? Nike makes them,
That's what I was saying.
and they ban them, but they make them.
They ban
That doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Nike also
She didn't
made
wear
the
that
Air
good.
Jordan 1 bread in 1985 and banned Michael Jordan from wearing it.
No, but Nike's the one that makes the uniform now. Nike wasn't making a uniform back then. Nike supplies them with the gear now, and they still won't let them wear it. That makes no sense.
Oh, these?
Yeah.
What?
So you're the headband.
Oh, the ninja style headbands.
You don't know them shit.
The ninja style headband.
Yeah, the things with the tails hanging out.
Tail
Yeah.
on the back.
Yeah.
Tie a rag on. Yeah.
Here's what I want to happen. You guys want to know how they can settle this WNBA thing?
No.
The All-Star game. Fuck the All-Star game this year. WNBA versus NBA. Pick your best players, and we'll pick our worst, and we'll see what happens. I'm dead ass. Pick your worst. Pick your best, and we'll pick our worst. See what happens.
Wow.
They worst still going.
Oh, they gonna get clapped by our worst players, bro.
I complain. I still bust their ass.
Honestly, you probably.
I know I bust their ass.
No, I don't think you bust
I
their
can
ass.
bust LeBron's ass, yo. Yeah,
This
that's
man
LeBron.
is retarded, bro.
I'm calling. I'm sending shots out there. I'll bust.
He
their
don't
ass.
even like.
I hope he watches this.
He doesn't read.
Or anybody his kids watches. I'll bust their ass too.
Nah,
Nigga, Bronny gotta catch me on Fortnite.
Nah,
yo.
Bronny's nice, bro.
Bronny gotta catch me on Fortnite.
Nah, I haven't played Fortnite, man.
I heard my son is nice.
You know who's like not surprisingly tall, but like he has like a good family. Shaq's family. Shaq's family. All his kids is big as hell.
Bro, Shaq is like
7'1". You heard about the what?
that little girl that survived the train accident in Bronx.
Yeah, I want to know what the hell that was.
A man attempted suicide with his daughter, and his daughter
Well,
survived.
I don't get why you would bring your daughter with you.
Because people are crazy, bro. Especially in the Bronx.
We would never
I
know.
brought you out.
Nah, but
I brought you and I'll bring you out.
But
That's probably his reason.
I feel like
to
it should.
take your daughter with you is kind of like
It's like
It's
the
definitely
wife's thing.
selfish.
it's horrible.
I feel like it's like he didn't want the daughter to be with the wife. He's like, you can't have her, I can't have her either. But I don't know the real shit behind it. Feel me?
But to take your kid's life with you is like disgusting.
Yeah, that's
It's
just
just like because it's just like
very disturbing.
nah, not even that. Nah, there's nothing that you can do.
Cause that's like
Because you're destroying your daughter,
No, yeah, you're just
and you're destroying your family too.
now she's gonna be traumatized for the rest of her
Yeah.
life.
Bro,
She's probably not even gonna take trains.
She not.
why'd you have a kid?
Back to that topic.
Why'd you have a kid? Probably planned to have that kid, right?
You don't know.
Okay,
you're
saying this like this happens every week. Okay, no, but here's what's amazing to me is that she did not get crushed because she was far into that train.
She's small though, so she could have honestly curled up in the coke.
She had a bag on, though.
Bro, under the train, there's a big ass open. Like, you could lay down under there, bro, and like the whole train will pass over you.
Yeah, but she had a big ass.
The only way the train, bro, the only reason her dad got hit is because he was on the actual rail.
Really?
You didn't see the picture?
Nah, I didn't see the picture.
All I saw was the video of them taking her out.
Oof, a reaction video, guys.
Yo, you know what I understand? And this happens in every single situation. How come there's an accident or anything, people are like crying and everything when there's kids around? Because I'm just like, bro, if there's a kid around, do not react like that. Because the kid's gonna get fucked in the head.
It's hard, bro.
I know it's hard, but bro, if you're an adult and there's a kid watching, you gotta like be conscious of the fact that yo.
You ready?
Yeah, sure.
You ready? Reaction for the man's body on the train track, like crushed on the train track.
Oh.
That's
by the third rail.
No.
That's the first rail. That's the one that the wheel was going. Only the third one got electricity, but that's because it carries a kinetic pan.
I'm talking about the second, like.
That's the first. That's
the one nearest to the third rail.
That's the first one right over the platform. That's the first one right on the platform. It's like he just dropped in.
If he jumped with his daughter, how does his daughter?
It's like he just dropped in, bro, and he probably got stuck there, and his daughter probably rolled out his arms right under the middle part, in between the.
So he had her sideways.
He was going.
He had to have her sideways.
No, he was holding her hand.
He was holding her hand.
Yeah.
Held her hand, fell right in.
She probably fell in like ahead of him, like.
Bro, she probably tumbled a little bit forward.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right, like in between the railings of the wheels.
Oh, that's.
Yeah, but like I was saying, I feel like it's if there's adults in a situation like that, like you know how the police are trained to stay calm, firefighters trained to stay calm.
Yeah,
I feel like people should. No, I know it's hard. I know it's hard, but it's just like at least try. Like don't be in the kid's face crying.
They're trained,
like,
bro. Trained. Think about a normal human reaction.
No, I know, but I don't even know how I would react in situations. I probably fucking
it's hard, bro.
I probably vomit all over myself.
Fucking vomit, bro.
Yeah.
Like
if you saw that in real life,
yeah, but
literally, bro, you'd probably cry.
I would. But the people
probably cry. Seeing somebody get killed, you'd probably cry.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the people that went into the tracks and helped her get out, like those. I feel like I think that like more people should like try to do that just to make. Because the situation sucks as much as it can suck. Like your dad just died. Your dad tried to kill you pretty much. No, your dad tried to kill you, and it's just like.
She's gonna be traumatized.
Somebody should try to,
yeah. This is gonna be stuck in her.
But somebody should try to make her feel better at least. Somebody should try, bro. Like her life is like horrible right now.
Bro, listen to it. Really?
I'm thinking about
how.
I don't know,
how?
Bro. I don't have an answer for it. But I'm just like
the only way somebody could make her feel better in that situation is by getting her out of under the train, and that's what they did.
Yeah, but then when she got out,
her dad's already dead, bro. Like. What you gonna do? The most you can do is get her out from under the train to keep her alive and not let her look at that shit.
Listen, man, I'm just trying to figure out how to make a way to like a girl that has no dad feel better, bro. Like that shit.
It sounds like you're trying to blame the people that was around her.
No.
It says witnesses who saw the man before the incident stated he appeared to be calm and he was on the phone with his wife. A witness then heard him telling her that she had to look out for their other two kids and he was going to take his daughter to school. The man then said he loved her before jumping off. It was still unclear why the man jumped in the first place.
So the wife don't. What the fuck is going on through his head?
Price.
Because the wife couldn't tell.
You think he's like
none of the people around could tell.
Schizophrenic or something like that?
That could be, yeah.
They would have released that medical history.
Yeah. He's in the Bronx.
He just said some shit.
Yo, bro, what kind of fucking answer is that? Yo, bro, what's wrong with you?
Low key. Really think about how bad the Bronx has been. That's where I was leading into this. This was the segue into this.
Fine.
If you realize what just happened earlier in July with the Dominican man with the two kids?
So what happened?
Oh. Dominican man going to work has a set of twin babies in the car. They're like a year old. Sleeping in the car, bro. He left them in the car while he was at work. Didn't drop them off at daycare.
Yeah, I remember that.
And they were in the car for 8 hours.
That shit was
like infants.
They died?
Infants in the car seat, bro. Twins.
I think they're a few months old. Like
twins, bro, in the car seat.
They died?
Yes, they died, bro. They burned alive.
Yeah.
This heat.
And the man ran outside. I forgot.
Crazy.
Yeah, I remember that.
I forgot. Good. Yeah.
So what's wrong? The Bronx is like a different place, though. The Bronx don't even feel like New York no more.
The Bronx is the
Really
most
don't.
New York that New York has been since like the 90s.
But
That is 100% correct.
it's the most New York,
Yes.
but it's like the least New York. I don't know how to explain it.
It's not. Everywhere
the
else is
most
adapting to the new lifestyle.
That's what I'm saying.
Everywhere else is being gentrified
Gentrified,
and adapting to a new lifestyle.
Except the Bronx.
The
and
Bronx,
Brownsville.
the Bronx, bro.
Washington
The
Heights.
Bronx is something else. The Bronx is the only place New York advanced technologically in the Bronx, but their morality didn't advance. Like their life rules didn't advance along with like their lifestyles, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like things went changing in the Bronx,
Except for them.
modernizing,
Except for
and their
them.
mentalities never modernized. It's crazy.
Man, that's how all life is, though.
It's crazy.
That's how traditional people live.
You know, I heard if you take the highway, like the FDR into the Bronx, like the place that has no toll, if you take the tollless route into the Bronx, I heard that you get AIDS on the way in.
Yeah, definitely.
On the way in, you breathe, and it's
For sure.
when you breathe, bro, you inhale.
I really thought it was going somewhere with that.
I thought he was about to say like the roads suck.
Yeah, me too.
Like there's prostitutes everywhere. He's like, yo, you breathe, you get AIDS.
Bro, every time I enter the Bronx, I go in with a scuba mask because I gotta be sure. Hold on. Why is it when you driving into the Bronx is always easy, right?
Okay.
It's
Driving out of
always
that
simple.
shit is hard.
Okay.
Why? So many people live in the Bronx and they're always trying to leave when I'm trying to leave, bro. Traffic is always heavy leaving the Bronx. Y'all live there already. Just stay there. Just stay here. Like, you already got AIDS. Just stay there.
Don't bring that shit
Like,
outside.
I've been holding my breath for like 2 hours in traffic, bro.
I don't enter the Bronx.
My God.
The only time I've been to the
Yo,
Bronx
he really slipped in AIDS again and nobody said anything.
is because
But you know what sucks about
Borough does have
You know what sucks about the Bronx though? The Bronx got the baddest bitches. The Bronx got the baddest Spanish bitches, bro.
Not really.
Nah, when I went,
Brooklyn got
like everybody was a dyke. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Where did you go,
I
bro?
went.
Yeah, what part?
Where did we go?
Part of
I've
the
been to
Bronx.
Grand Concourse.
That's why, bro.
Everybody was a dyke.
There's some bad bitches.
It's a
in
bunch
there,
of Puerto
though.
Rican
Like,
man, women.
man, woman.
They all look like me with no beard.
Nah, bro. Where I stay at,
everything.
by like where I picked you up,
Where?
by
You talking about?
Rosie.
Oh yeah, Roosevelt. Yeah.
Bronx has one of the highest numbers of AIDS and HIV cases.
Word? It like wait what in the country the city like what?
No,
What
I
was
was
I
talking about the borough, like New York.
Breathe.
It says the
Breathe.
reports say that
AIDS.
one out of every 6 people in the nation with HIV or AIDS is from New York.
That is disgusting.
So rap your
That-
willy.
Wrap your willy. Don't be silly.
And we still not gonna do it.
1,
No,
2,
like, nobody will do it.
4, 5. Whoever's missing here got AIDS.
Derek was supposed to be here.
Oh,
Oh man.
Got AIDS, bro.
There got AIDS.
Derek got AIDS, bro.
So, speaking of AIDS, right?
Please.
Well, I have nothing to do with AIDS at all.
Okay, I was about to say.
I'm about to transition into this. Y'all seen the new things that's coming up with the Tekashi shit, right?
All the
The
snitching
new,
and shit? Yeah.
the new information that's came up with Tekashi's case.
I
Yeah.
don't
Right.
keep up with that.
You haven't kept up,
Nah.
bro. He's
Bro, it's like a novella. You got to.
I don't care.
That's gonna be
about
the best documentary.
That's
of,
gonna
like,
be a
the
good-ass
century,
movie.
bro.
that's gonna be a good ass.
Because it's so interesting. Because it's so weird.
It's not weird, bro. It's,
He's weird.
It's crazy how planned it was. Like the feds bro. The feds is crazy.
Yeah.
The feds is crazy. Like the way it appears, bro. Right now, it's probably like they came up to 6ix9ine and they was like, "Yo, we already got 3 snitches. It's either you talking or you doing these 50 years for these dudes." Bro, there's a new thing came out in the case where you remember how they were saying that not that they were saying, but Tekashi, he pleaded guilty to distribution of drugs, right? Like he was helping distribute drugs within the gang.
Yeah.
The plug, right? The plug that was actually getting the drugs was ordering drugs off of the dark web, right? To his house, right? No VPN. They were trying
to the
his
drug's
crib.
house, or
Bro, the plug was
Alright.
sending the drugs that he was buying. He was buying Molly and whatnot off the dark web, right, from China, getting it sent directly to his address,
Okay.
right, with no VPN to block his location. His wife was a sergeant in the fucking NYPD.
What?
His wife was distributing drugs for him. An NYPD officer was distributing drugs for a gang.
Bro, you know how crazy... This ain't even the whole story. And it's
bro,
interesting as
and then on top... Wait, before that, bro.
That's like a movie. Shit.
The plug...
It's gonna be a documentary.
The plug snitched out everything before 6ix9ine. And his reason for snitching, bro, is in the transcript.
For his wife?
I don't care about these dudes. I'm just trying to get out. For real. I mean, the plug that's supplying the whole case. Yo, I don't care about none of these dudes. He snitched on everything, bro. Said the whole operation.
So if he already has everything, is Tekashi really snitching?
Tekashi's just the key to say what isn't really known. They know that drugs are being distributed, but then think about everything else Tekashi said. Mm-hmm. All the shootings.
Yeah.
The driver, a CI. The driver
is his driver related to him?
No, bro. His driver's another Mexican.
Okay.
He just calls him hermano and primo and whatnot.
No, because I was wondering, because I was just like...
He called him mi hermano. He's just saying, mi hermano, primo.
Yeah, I got you.
I don't know what the hell he's thinking, not going into witness protection, right?
What you mean?
But like, also...
He's still trying to continue his rap career.
What?
He's still trying to continue his rap career.
He's trying to hit that.
He's not going to continue his rap career. He's going to be an actor.
He's
gonna perform in his own movie and make bank and retire.
You know what he should do? Besides going to witness protection, which would be the smartest thing.
No, it won't.
I wouldn't either. Because they'll fucking find him, bro. They'll deadass find him. If you go into witness protection, I feel like they'll still find him. People really want to fucking kill him.
Witness protection for him is gonna be a reset on life, bro.
He has to get rid of all his tattoos.
I mean, literally a reset on his whole life, bro. Can't talk to his kid. Can't talk to his baby mother.
It's over.
They're probably going with him. Different, bro. No money. He's going into a brand new life, like he was just born. Just tossed him out on the street.
Do you think he still has money though?
Now, I mean, he went in with 1.8 million.
But after the lawyer fees and everything,
I mean, he might still have a couple $100,000. Might still have.
Is that enough to restart your life? Yeah, it is enough to restart your life.
What?
Yeah,
Man,
people do it like $20.
You give me $200 right now, restarting life. Pa Santo Domingo. No vamos. I'm gone. I'm out.
It's crazy.
Isn't the flight there like $200? Probably more.
What happened?
Isn't the flight there probably like $200?
Yeah, it's like $600.
Exactly.
No, for one way it's like $200-$300.
When are y'all buying flights? Look up a flight right now.
I usually buy my flight like
for next year.
Nah,
look 200 right now.
If you look up a flight now, it'd be like 200. The flight is like 200.
One way.
But it don't matter if I got 200 cash. You know what I got? A credit card. I could buy the flight. I'm not paying it back. I'm not coming back. And I'm letting DR. I'm letting DR with $200.
Because your credit don't matter in DR. You got the cash or not.
Yo estoy allá con $200. Yo estoy bien. Tengo 10,000 pesos. Yo me voy para allá con $200.
It's 180.
Yeah, 187 to go over there.
And that's on a credit card. You thought I was paying back that 180. I'm out with 200. I'm out with 200 on the island.
Start calling you, hey,
like
credit
this,
card.
Nope. With the chancletas like that. What's up, baby? ¿Cómo tú estás? I'm Americano.
I'm Americano.
Fine.
I got Social Security.
You see this? $200. $200 like this, and the eyes le brillan así.
Nah, you got a little bit less because you have to buy the chanclas.
Buy chanclas.
Yeah. Restarting a new life, you gotta get new chanclas. Right?
Buy chanclas.
Yeah, you can't have your old shit.
Buy chanclas. I'm in DR, bro.
His old shit is their new shit.
Yeah.
Barefoot. Y'all bugging.
Yeah, don't lean back too much because you get out of frame.
Barefoot.
Some dirty ass crocodile feet, bro. That's gonna be nasty as hell.
I'm gonna look like you.
He was really thinking about something, but he couldn't.
You think Crocs over there is hype?
What do you mean?
Over there in Santo Domingo.
Crocs?
Yeah.
Like the slippers? No, not at all.
Nah.
Yeah,
they don't like Crocs over there?
Too expensive.
No, I mean like if you got Crocs and you go over there, they think you got money, right?
No, not really. They just slippers. Everybody over there got slippers. Like
they don't got Crocs though.
Slippers, you can only you can only try to flex a slipper if it's like a designer brand. Like even here, but if I see a slipper, I don't care. It's a slipper. Unless it's like a designer slipper, like then I'll be like, oh, you spent $190 on a slipper.
Nah, over there they know about like designer and shit. Like it's not like
I know they know.
It's not living. There's not people living in like dirt piles and shit.
I know.
Like it's not like them little Africa videos they put like people are hungry. Like it don't look like that. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
The road just look like that.
Actually, I've been using this for so long. This is actually low key a controversial topic.
Well,
Juuls.
Oh yeah. They be killing people.
A controversial topic.
Killed 13 people.
Controversial smoke stick that everybody has something to say about. Well, since I'm the only one that actually uses one here, what's your opinions on this?
I mean, I wouldn't smoke it.
I don't see no use to like.
Yeah,
I know isn't the use to like wean off cigarettes and shit.
Yeah, but like I don't.
That's why I
don't see no use in it if you don't smoke cigarettes.
I mean, I don't. At this point, people smoke so much weird shit. Like it doesn't even matter to me. This is just another thing, you know. People used to do vapes, bud, oil pens, all that shit. It's just like another thing that people use to like have their hands busy. I'm guessing. Isn't that how it is?
Kind of, sort of. I agree more with what Paulo said.
What do you mean?
I don't see any point in anybody who hasn't smoked a cigarette to be using any of these.
Yeah.
Like, if you've never smoked a cigarette, you don't have any reason to be touching a Juul at all.
Yeah.
I mean,
because you have nothing to get off.
Because it's supposed to be like an e-cigarette, isn't it? Like to get you.
It
off.
is an e-cigarette.
Like it has nicotine in it. What's the difference between that and a regular cigarette? Because I actually don't know.
This has less nicotine than a regular cigarette, and a cigarette contains tobacco in it.
And none of the chemicals.
It's probably got other chemicals in it, but there's more like water to me. I don't know the exact specifics of it, but personally, from usage of both, I'm definitely gonna tell you that a cigarette is worse, like physically on the body.
Yeah, you can smell it.
Not even just smell it, bro. Like your throat just feels done when you smoke a cigarette. Like you can feel the scratchiness of the smoke that just went down. You can feel the roughness of the tobacco that just went down. Yeah. In your throat. Like when you talk again, like when you'll cough. You'll cough. Yeah, kind of like when you smoke a backwood. Yeah. Smoking a cigarette is like smoking an extreme backwood, basically.
That sounds disgusting.
Basically.
Why do people do it?
It provides a head high. It provides ease of stress. Yeah. It gives you like another sensation. You just hear,
amen, brother.
Hoorah, brother.
But there's a lot of.
I prefer acoustic cigarettes. I don't like electric ones. I like the regular ones. Okay.
But there's a lot of controversy around this electric stick.
Controversy. I said controversy.
You're a grammar cop. You want to correct my controversy. Motherfucker. Did you understand that? Dick. Anyways, you want to be a smart ass. You want to be controversy.
You hear this?
Smart ass.
You hear this?
But there's too much controversy with this little stick, bro. Like
first episode definitely went better.
Shut the fuck up.
I mean, you talked more in this one. It's kind of better. Okay.
He talked last time.
Nah,
I talk about.
Nah.
Because I have a
in the
laptop
beginning, he
now.
talked
This
a
is
lot.
my confidence, right?
Because I don't know shit about that.
I'm trying to hear it,
I
bro.
don't smoke that. I don't smoke bogeys. I never touched a bogey in my life.
Yeah, I never touched it.
I smoked backwoods. That's what it's budding.
But go ahead.
Nah, I feel like if you smoke the backwood, you smoke the bogey. I ain't gonna lie.
So smoking a backwood is like smoking a bogey?
Basically, yeah. Anybody, I when I was smoking bogeys, I remember like people that smoke 5 packs, like were smoking more than me at the time, bro. Like when I got into bogeys, I stopped smoking as much weed. Okay. People that were smoking 5 packs a day would tell me, "Yo, that's mad nasty. Like, yo, you killing yourself." Do you know what's inside a backwood? Have you ever read the back of a backwood?
No.
Bro, how do you think they get the flavor? What do you think the flavoring is on a backwood? Like, it's chemicals. It's just tobacco. Like it's a tobacco leaf with a chemical on it. And if it's like food, why we don't smoke food? You can't smoke a food and still taste it. That's not no regular food chemical.
No, but you're tasting the thing that's on
You're
your
tasting
lip.
the flavor that's on the tobacco.
The smoke. You taste the smoke or do you taste the thing on your lip?
Taste both, to be honest. But I'm saying like a flavored backwood, bro. When you smoke, you see how you can inhale the flavor? Like you'll taste the flavor of the backwood? Like a honey berry would taste way better than like a sweet aromatic.
Oh, yeah.
Right? That's because of the chemicals within it. Same thing as a cigarette. If you really think about it.
I don't think a backwood is worse than a cigarette. Or like right there with a cigarette. Because cigarettes got way different.
It got different chemicals in it.
They got rat
but
poison and shit.
Think about how much tobacco is actually like on a backwood, and then think about how much in a cigarette. You crush a backwood in a fourth, bro, and that's one cigarette. You could cut a backwood in a fourth and grab it up, and that's a cigarette. That's how much tobacco is going inside your cigarette. So you imagine smoking 4 of those. You're just missing all the other chemicals with the nicotine.
But what's worse for you, the tobacco and the nicotine or the other chemicals?
The tobacco and the nicotine is worse. Nicotine is addictive. Nicotine is addictive. Yeah. That's the problem with nicotine. That's why people are getting addicted to this. That's why there's so much controversy around this now, because young people are getting addicted to this, to the nicotine. That's not the problem. Like, people, the problem with this is that the young people are doing it, but this itself isn't a problem. Yeah. If you're responsible and know what you're doing, this isn't a problem.
But that's how it is with everything. Well, that's how
it is. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be with everything. Yeah. Same way. That's why I don't understand the big deal with this now. Because there's so much shit around it. Oh, people have died, but
you want to know
the alcohol
why?
industry, the cigarette industry, have all prevailed.
You know what I think it is? I think that's just like the newest shit that people want to hate on, and it's just something new to talk about, and people are just bored. To be honest, bro.
I seen some shit that like,
because it's not
cigarette companies like they own everything.
I was about to say that.
They own everything.
I was saying something like that.
They own.
I was about to say that.
I was gonna say something.
This is making a dent in cigarette market, bro. This is making a huge dent in the cigarette market. So I really think that most of the controversy that's coming out with this is Rooted right from the cigarette companies.
So what I was gonna say, adding on to that, is that a lot of the stuff with cigarettes, like you don't really like. Everybody knows that the cigarettes are bad already. Like there's no new thing coming out about it, so nobody wants to talk about it because it's not anything new. You know what I'm saying? But this is something new that's been like that. When did these come out? Juuls come out like 15, 16?
15, 16, yeah, about that.
Yeah, so it's like that's the newest thing people want to talk shit about. But it's just like you can't talk shit about this and ignore the other thing in the room.
People ain't gonna talk shit about this when it took more than 100 years for a warning label to be put on a cigarette.
Yeah.
It took more than 100 years for somebody to put on a cigarette warning, this can give you cancer.
Yeah. And like what, the 50s, right? They had to do it?
The 50s, that recently happened in 2000. Warning labels placed on a cigarette box saying that it can kill you, that's recent.
That's recent?
That's a recent thing.
I thought it came out in the 50s. My bad.
Nah, bro. People were rolling their own cigarettes in the 50s.
Yeah.
In the 50s.
No, in 1969, the Public Health Smoking Act of 1969 required all cigarette packaging containing the statement, warning, the Surgeon General has determined that cigarette smoking is dangerous to your health.
That's humongous cap. They just started making it bigger now on fucking boxes because now it's like half of the box. It's like on half of the box that it says it. Before it would just say it on like, well, barely ever say it, to be honest. Okay. It would never, like, when I started smoking, it like the boxes didn't have it. And I started smoking like 2016.
I remember that.
And the boxes did, like, I wouldn't even buy a full box, but then when they would take it out, it would never have the smoking kills thing on it. Yeah. Backwoods recently put them on now too.
Yeah, that's all.
Smoking kills. That wasn't on a backwood pack before.
Why are they doing it now though? Because especially while that's out, you think they would want that to be out? Maybe
they wouldn't want this to be out. This is knocking down their market. Yeah. This is Steam, bro. What I was talking about with David. This is Steam.
It's addicting. So like, regardless, you need that shit.
They're using half of the materials to take away their market. They have no tobacco and they're killing the cigarette market. It's self-explanatory.
It's pretty good.
To be honest,
it's a pretty good business plan.
But I know that people that like quit, they always fall back into cigarettes.
That's how it is in most drugs.
Yeah.
Well, addicting.
Half and half.
Like hardcore drugs.
Half and half. You ain't really quit. Like, if you fall back,
what do you consider quitting? Because people be like, "Yeah, I quit smoking." Like, when you stop?
Yesterday. If you stop.
Yesterday.
No.
I just stopped.
Stop smoking.
Because I don't feel like quitting cold turkey with anything ever works. So you have to like wean off.
Yeah, it does.
Cold turkey.
It depends on your willpower.
No. Kind of.
Completely depends on your willpower.
Okay, so whenever I diet, I usually stop cold turkey. I don't ever like wean off of food. I don't know how you would do that. So I just start. I guess I can compare it to that. But I mean, I'm not addicted. I'm not addicted to food, so I say it's different. I'm not really addicted to
how can you be addicted to food? I never understood that.
There's people.
I never understood that. How are you addicted?
There's people that are addicted.
Yeah, but doesn't your stomach get full? How are you addicted to food?
Yeah, but then they just wait a while and they just eat again.
I'm saying, like
eat shit again. People get addicted to food. People get addicted to anything. People you can literally get addicted to anything.
So
it's not the same. You would get addicted to like heroin or whatever. Like your body needs it, but like in your mind you would need. It's still the same addiction. It's still addiction.
And that's what kills me with this. If you get addicted to anything, why y'all trying to shit on this now? Why y'all want to shit on this when you get addicted to anything? I don't understand.
Because a lot of young people are smoking.
I don't understand. A lot, bro.
Young people do a lot of
walk in the front of Hillcrest and you will see 200 kids smoking a cigarette.
That's true. Every morning when I went to school, there would be
walk in the front of any high school in South Ozone or in Jamaica, and you will see kids smoking cigarettes out front. But y'all want to crack down on the Juul. Yeah. But school safety officers aren't stopping. Y'all looking at the kids from across the street. Y'all looking at the kids from
not across the street, on the block.
They looking at the kids from the school.
Yeah. You can like
yo stop smoking. They don't say yo stop smoking. They don't be like yo put that out. That's bad for you.
Yeah.
They'll just watch them. But now every school in America want to pick these up. Everybody in America want to ban these.
They're banning them in schools?
They're banning them everywhere, bro. States have these banned now.
You want to know what I think it is in schools?
States are banning these, bro.
You want to know what I think it is?
They're banning the
teachers.
Flavors. New York just banned.
Look up the Juul banned in one of the states.
Teachers smoke cigarettes because they're older. Like they wouldn't be smoking Juuls. But bet money if teachers start smoking Juuls, they would let that shit in school fly.
No, if Juuls came out in the motherfucking 80s when teachers were young, they would have been smoking Juuls. Yeah. But they ain't have this technology. The same way that old people don't use iPhones, the same way old people don't use laptops is the same concept.
Yeah, that's
Stop
what I'm saying.
This. Old people have to modernize. Stop this. The world moves. The world excels. And we're moving at a very fast pace. Adapt, man. Adapt or get out the way, bro. For real. I'm so sick and tired of old people.
60,
bro.
70, would you adapt to...
Yes, my man. Yo, I'm going to be 60, 70 typing on the newest iPhone that's out, bro.
Nah, you kind of...
Real shit. I'm going to be on the 60, 70, 80, bro, on the newest iPhone.
We
playing Angry Birds.
We kind of have to, because it's like... since we grew up in like social media and shit, we see the shit changing.
Mm-hmm.
Like okay, say like you're from like the '60s. You have a kid when you're 20. Your whole life stopped because of the kid. You have no connection to other people.
Bro,
except for phone
when
calls.
you had a kid, the phone you had, your version of a cell phone was a laptop.
Did they even have? But that
Your version, this was your cell phone in the 80s and 90s.
No, this is what I'm saying.
This was your cell phone.
No, that's what I'm saying. So in a time where you can't really communicate with other people like that as much as you could now, like shit would pass you by that you wouldn't really know about. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably why they did. That's why we're gonna be good at adapting to new shit because we see the change happening.
No, we'll be adapting to new shit better because
We were
it's
born
not
into that
gonna
shit.
progress that much. From the '60s to now, it progressed amazingly. Like it's like a what's that thing called?
A spike.
Not bad.
Singularity.
Parabola.
Not linearly, but exponentially.
Oh.
It grew exponentially, but now we're like doing like a more linearly because there's not a lot of things that are.
I feel like
That's why all the iPhones look the fucking same.
I feel like that's on
I
my
do the same shit.
Yeah, it's the same
I
shit.
feel like
and all the FIFA games and NBA games are the same.
That's completely different.
Remember when we were talking about the cars?
Yeah.
I was mentioning you the Rolls Royce. How the lady was showing off this white lady, the
It's
super
futuristic.
The one that always in
Supercar Blondie?
Supercar Blondie.
Yeah, we was talking
Hater.
about this earlier.
We was talking about how is it possible that she has a car from 2050? That was a Rolls Royce from 2050, bro. That's 30 years into the future. How is it possible that they're making a car 30 years into the future now? Basically, all that's saying to me is that y'all projecting exactly what y'all gonna sell, so y'all know exactly what to put out into the market. The same way you're talking about now with the iPhones, and the same exponential growth in technology that we've had. There was the big, humongous exponential growth of like 30 years where internet and all these devices came about.
Exactly.
Right? And now, what I was telling you the other day, it's a monopoly. So they're maintaining it because they know exactly what they're putting out. They know exactly what technology is going to be put out. Remember I told you, you think right now there's not a technology for some type of flying car out there? And 30 years into the future, we're still going to be using wheels? Think about how technology... Bro, from 30 years back to now, we have a laptop in our hand. Think about that. We have a laptop in our computer, so we're still... The wheel isn't going obsolete because the fucking car companies don't want it to go obsolete. Wheels are very fucking important, bro. They're too essential to vehicles. But there's the technology to make a floating car. The same way these iPhones look exactly the fucking same, bro. There's technology to make this shit do some next shit. Do something that we haven't seen yet. But they're not going to put it out yet. Why you think all they did was take off the home button? And volume button's been the same since the iPhone first dropped. Oh no, wait, I capped. They made a single button. It used to be a double button.
The tab shit.
It used to be a little like a bezel button kind of thing.
Yeah,
like it wasn't a single button by itself. It was one button like
That's what I'm saying.
with
the
a
big ass
button.
tab.
like
Like
shift.
yeah.
like a shifter knob kind of thing.
So what I think
It's the
about
same
that
concept,
is
bro.
that
Same thing with video games. Look at the way video games have progressed.
No,
in
video
30
games-
years.
video games are damn near capped.
Bro, we went from 8-bit
to
to what we
now.
have now to damn near realistic in 30 years, 25 years, let's say.
The-
And you telling me if they really wanted to within the next 30 years, we can't have a motherfucking suit that puts us in the game?
They basically
The same way the way they're doing it with 2K now. For the 2K jump shots, they make every player that's there now got to put on that exo
that
suit
suit.
with the little balls on it
Yeah,
and
actually
practice the shot.
The only
So you telling me, bro, I'm supposed to be inside a video game in 30 years?
no,
No,
I'm
bro,
not.
it's not gonna even. It's less than 30 years.
I'm not saying I
supposed to be
disagree.
inside
Because
a video
you
game.
got Oculus now, and you got those like little running pads that you run on. You got hand.
I'm
motion,
supposed to
you got
be-
motion
I'm
capture.
I'm supposed to be inside a video game.
What?
Here's the thing. I'm not saying that what you're saying isn't true or that it doesn't exist already. The only thing that would stop it from coming to us is the price that would cost.
Nah,
'Cause if
bro,
you're saying-
that wasn't my point. My point was that there's
No,
projected sales already.
I'm agreeing with you. But I'm saying that the only thing that would make it like past the 30 years or whatever number you have in your head would be the cost of the shit. Because to you basically need an entire room or a room full of cameras to be able to do that and the suit.
You
And then
really
s-
just need one. Well, yeah.
Okay, or
Maybe.
again, I don't know how it was made. They could probably have like you probably install one on the top of your room and then look down and then
The
you're in the game.
Oculus, the newest Oculus, it has sensors on the actual Oculus.
On the camera.
On the
headset.
headset,
Okay.
it has the cameras on it, so it sees what there's around. And like if you get out of the play zone, you can see like outside, so you're not bumping into everything.
I think
What?
by then,
Don't you got that?
Yeah.
The new one?
by then, there should be
Damn, try
a motherfucking TV that scans us to put me in the game,
They
bro.
can do that already.
They could do that, and
You seen Black Mirror?
they could do that, and you tell like
I'm not saying it'll put us in the game, but I'm saying it will.
It's crazy.
It will animate us.
It's crazy to contextualize how much cartoons have done.
You mean scan us and animate us into the game?
Yeah, not literally drag us into the game, but I mean no, they can do that. I'll wear Oculus, I'll wear the suit, and the TV would be able I wouldn't need the whole room concept or the camera. Mm-hmm. Like he's saying, I would just need the TV would just. Oh, I'm in now. I put the thing on. Oh, I'm in now.
I feel like if you're sitting down, you're not. It's not gonna feel like you're actually running in the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You thinking? Nah. You thinking of some Sardo Online shit? Like Sardo Online, like you lay down, you go to bed, and you're in the game.
Nah. You ever seen American Dad, bro? That episode where you ever seen the episode where Steve went to go visit his Native American half brother or half cousin or whatever?
Yeah.
And that dude, he had his concept. He had the whole room concept. But you see his whole room, that room turned into an infinite room. You tell, bro, if they can contextualize, this is what I was gonna say earlier. If they can contextualize that into a cartoon, how is it that
cartoons
people who, but I'm saying that the thought is there, bro.
Yeah, the thought
the
is
thought
there.
of that
the thought of a lot of shit.
That vision, that thought of that invention is there.
But the thought of a lot of shit is there. It doesn't mean it can get invented. Like time machines, they're not gonna get invented.
You don't think there's a time machine?
No.
You don't think there's a time machine?
No, I don't. I do not think there's a time machine. I don't.
So you don't believe in like
time travel? No.
It's impossible.
It's literally impossible.
It's scientifically impossible.
That's all right. So that's a motherfucking exerted thing out of this conversation. The time machine. You went to the one thing that.
But it's the first thing. It's the first thing I thought.
It's not
the first thing you thought of is the one thing that literally can't be done. I'm talking about like let's take for example. Everybody's seen Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
I have not.
You never seen Inspector Gadget?
You've never seen a movie in
Inspector Gadget, bro. Inspector
like
Gadget.
He looking back there like he
a detective that wears a motherfucking trench coat with a bunch of gadgets, bro. He's a robot with a bunch of gadgets built into himself. Basically a cyborg.
Okay.
That was in the early 2000s, like 99, bro.
In a cartoon, right?
And it was a live action movie. It was like a live action movie.
Okay.
For Disney, bro. And look where we're at now. We got Juggernaut suits now. We have all the technological advances that Inspector Gadget had in that kids movie. We actually have now.
Like what?
A drone.
Okay, what else?
A drone, bro.
I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm trying to actually get examples of this shit.
A type of machine gun that Inspector Gadget had. I don't know
machine gun?
Yeah, some type of machine gun that he had that came out of his shit type shit.
What are you doing on my phone?
Came out of his arm type shit.
Fucking doing weird shit.
Or like the types of grenades. I'll give you an example. Like that's like the first time I ever seen a Semtex in Inspector Gadget.
I didn't watch it.
But it probably came up before that.
I don't know, man. But there's technological advances, bro, that be in shows that could really be done in real life that just they aren't done due to financial situations.
But I just don't feel like it's right to compare cartoon to real life. That's what I'm saying.
And also, at the time, Inspector Gadget was.
I know what Louis is saying. The
Simpsons. The Simpsons. Donald Trump. I can't compare a cartoon to real life. Shut up. Shut up. The Simpsons, Donald Trump. I can't compare that,
bro.
Shut up.
That's not what I said.
The Simpsons predict everything.
That's all.
And that, bro. And that's. I'm not saying that the actual cartoon is comparable to real. I'm saying the image of what, like the idea they had, is comparable to shit that we can actually do now, and that's way back. That's way back. You tell me in the 1990s, the 1980s, the Simpsons are predicting shit that's happening in 2020, 2019. The ideology was already there.
That one's weird to me. I don't know what that
Bro,
is.
That's what I'm saying. The ideology is already there.
Okay.
So if the ideology is already there in that past, why hasn't anything actually been done into the future? I'm just using that Donald Trump shit as an analogy, saying that cartoons can actually predict real shit. Or cartoons can actually contextualize into real shit.
You know what's crazy?
Everything's done by the Illuminati. Illuminati is real.
Tupac is coming back!
I didn't say
Tupac is alive and well in Cuba, bro.
What makes you say that, bro?
I can't even say that shit no more. I've seen way too many...
Conspiracy videos?
Nah, not even conspiracies. I've seen way too many interviews revolving the actual topic, so I can't even say that he's actually dead now. Like, he's actually alive. He's actually dead, so... I can't even support it no more.
I mean, yeah, he's dead.
Can't even support it. Now it's like the dude that was in the car that shot at him did an interview and said, yeah, he gone.
He gone.
The autopsy photo that they released of Tupac, that autopsy photo that everybody thinks is fake, that's dead real.
Yeah.
That picture just wasn't supposed to get out.
It wasn't. It's an autopsy.
At all, bro. It wasn't supposed to be.
It's not supposed to get out. No, it's not.
That's why everybody thought it was fake. And then the markings that it doesn't look that real. Like the quality of the picture doesn't look that real.
I mean, it was probably somebody that snuck 95. The picture. You know what's crazy? All leaked video pictures look like ass. Has anybody ever noticed that? Like, we have these, and everything looks like shit when the leakers take the picture. I don't understand that.
Be on Androids.
Actually, Androids got like better quality.
Word.
Like Samsung got.
Okay, but we have iPhones, so we don't acknowledge it. What's wrong with you? Give your iPhone back.
Android's got better quality?
Yeah.
You find me one app where Android's got a better quality.
I'm talking about photos.
On photos? Yeah. On what?
The cameras.
The S10, I think.
Upload it on anything and tell me where it looks good.
Right.
Upload it on anything and tell me where it looks good.
Search it up.
Upload, bro. I just seen a picture earlier of Androids versus iPhone. It was the SpongeBob flick. The I'ma head out. Showing the quality though. Like, yeah, I know what you mean. Androids, they come with more megapixels, but everything is incorporated for Apple, so your megapixels don't matter. Your megapixels don't matter at all, bro. Like, what you gonna do? Take a good picture for Instagram? It's still gonna be fuzzy. You know why? Because Instagram's for Apple.
It was?
The Google Pixel.
Why you think our pictures look better, bro?
I mean, I know.
You think they look he's saying a factual statement.
No,
the Galaxies come with way more megapixels.
Yeah.
They should have better quality photos, but
Apple's better. Don't.
Apple's better, so they don't.
I mean, the main reason I like Apple so much is because like everything's connected to each other. Like my phone's connected to my laptop.
This is the difference in
shit.
Androids and iPhones. This is why Androids and iPhones don't compete on anything. This right here, the quality of a picture.
Boom. You can't see it.
Android camera.
It's the quality, bro. You can't see somebody's shade on an Android. You can't see the shade behind somebody. You don't know if it's sunny outside on an
Can't see it
Android.
because you got an iPhone.
You don't know if it's sunny outside on an Android. You know why? Because the Android automatically comes with a filter for ugly people. For real. Android comes with a filter on for ugly people. It's called the beauty filter.
It doesn't. Is it really called beauty filter?
I know, I think so. But
I was like, what?
It comes with a filter though, bro. I remember my sister got it, and she was like, I was like, let me see this phone. Y'all look too good.
Does the Instagram have one though?
Held my phone. Yo, bro, I held my phone. I'm like,
one too.
I look nasty.
I think
bro.
Snapchat's one.
You hold your own phone.
Oh,
now?
you see the Snapchat beauty filter? The
Yeah.
one where the little thing pops up on the corner, like what you're doing on that day?
Mm-hmm.
That's what Androids look like on every app. Every app. Every single one.
Alright, guys. I just want to say one last thing. I got a shape up yesterday, and it looks really good.
You know they keep
That is mine, though.
they're telling me to go today, barber.
Yeah, you should.
I'm finna go. Yo, it took
Oh,
me
yeah,
11
far.
miles to get over here.
11 miles?
Here's okay, bro.
Yeah.
Who the hell counts miles?
Because we had a discussion about the shit, bro. But here's
Because
the
we're
thing.
talking about it's like 3.
I feel like it's worth it because you pay like $30 for a cup, bro. So either way, you spending that money.
I paid 25 for a cut.
You said
I give
30.
him, yeah, I know it's 25, but I give him.
Tip counts.
Yeah, all right, but
So you pay 30.
okay.
If that's the case, then we pay 12 and we give a $3 tip and make it 15.
But no, that was the
For
line.
the shape up.
For a cut, it'd be like $20, bro.
With the tip is 20.
With the twit, bro. Come
With
on.
the tip is 20.
He'll make you look like me.
I don't want to look
So
like you.
definitely don't go.
I'm about to take my son Paulo to the barber shop.
Be
You know what?
Shake me up, fam.
Gotta give him.
he gonna spray the black shit with just the hairline.
Yo, that'd be hilarious.
All right, guys, this is the end of this podcast. Goodbye.